Yeah, so sorry, let me repeat this because I'm recording this. So today we're looking at keep in touch. And the grammar we are looking at is present perfect. It's not difficult, but it's also not easy. But for this part, I will probably use a bit of Chinese to help you explain, so that you all can clearly understand. Okay. Okay, so of course we're talking about keep in touch, and where do we normally use the word keep in touch? Where do we normally use this keep in touch? When do we normally use it? When you're overseas, or maybe when I'm currently in Singapore. Okay, so what does it mean, keep in touch? I mean, to be continued. Correct, yeah, correct, yes. Yeah, sure, yeah. I mean, it is difficult to explain, I understand. So to continue to talk to each other, keep in touch, okay? So of course, the opposite of this would be to lose touch, right? Don't lose touch. Yeah. Do you understand this? Yes. Do you understand to lose touch with your English? Okay, yeah. So of course you won't lose touch with your English because you are speaking English every day. Okay, good. Okay, so of course right now you're right, keep in touch is when we want to tell the other person to continue talking to us, continue communicating with us. That is the meaning. That's when we say keep in touch, right? Yes. Any other ways to say keep in touch? Can I say keep in contact? Yeah. What is contact? What is the meaning of contact? No, but okay, the idea is there, but it's not. Contact actually means to touch. Contact actually means to touch. That's why, you know what a contact lens? What is a contact lens? Oh, yeah. Right? Because it actually has to touch your eye. So that's why I call it contact lens, because it touches your eye. Contact means to touch. Okay. All right. Let's have a bit of discussion about this. How many phones are there in your house, including all mobile phones and landlines? Landlines. A landline. Look, can you see that this telephone plug here? Oh. So landline is the old phone, you know, where we have a phone and then there is a wire. There's a wire going to that. That is a landline. Okay. So how many phones are there in your house? Two? Yes, two. So how many mobile phones and how many landlines? Sorry, how many phones are there in your house? Three. So one landline. Okay, good. Hey, Bo, what is the meaning of? Can you explain "are there" in Chinese to me? What is the meaning of this "are there" in Chinese? I just want to test your grammar. Wrong. No, that's how many. How many food? How many food are there? Thank you very much. Good. Yes. So remember, can I say how many phones you have in your house? Yeah. So that is wrong, right? So remember, usually for 70% of the time, the yo, you need to try and this is the way you say yo in English. Correct. So that is wrong. So again, if you are If you're not sure, remember that are there. If you're not sure, usually we use are there 70 to 80% of the time. Like for example, there are 2 people in class today. Can I say today have 2 people? No, there are 2 people in class today. Okay. Okay, good. Wonderful. Okay. So yeah, where do you usually keep your mobile phone during the day and during the night? Why? Mm. So it's for work. Entertainment, for work and entertainment. I see. It's just you, so you have to eat and talk to me. I'm so sorry. So look. You say that my phone is always nearby, right? So for me, I would say my phone is always with me. It's not nearby. It's always with me. Clear? Mm. You're right. You use your phone for work and entertainment. Yes. Okay. How do you spell entertainment? Yes, ENTR. Okay, entertainment. Yes. Okay. All right. Next one. Are you interested in having the most up-to-date phone? Why or why not? Correct. Latest. What? Let's talk about up-to-date. Okay. Do you know the word update? What is update? When do you use update? How do you use update in the office? For example, we have a room at the system. So when you create a new system, we have to update. Yes. So update actually means up to date. What date? What is this date? This date means today's date, up to today's date. That's why when you go like when you work, maybe you go back to Malaysia for your holiday or something, right? You ask your colleagues to take care of things for you. And when you come back from your work, you will say, please update me. So that means all the news, please give me the news up to today's date. Let me know what is happening up to today's date, update. So when you say up to date, you are right. Up to date, we can put it as the same as the latest. Understand? Now, sometimes my students will confuse latest and newest. Are they the same? No, it's very, very different. Yeah. You're confused because in Chinese, they are the same. So in Chinese, when I say latest, in Chinese, what will I say? Correct. But in English, I say late. 最迟. Can you understand? So in Chinese, you say 最新的. Right? In English, you say the latest phone. That means the latest. Okay. All right. That means in Chinese, you say the 最新. But in English, newest and latest is different. Okay. Like right now, if you look at my phone, okay, my phone is iPhone 12 Pro Max, right? This is the newest phone in my house. Is it new? It's very, very new. I've not used it. But is this the latest phone? No. iPhone 13 is the latest phone. Can you understand this now? Is it easier to understand? New means that not used, maybe just produced. They just produced. It's like for example, iPhone 12, maybe they are still producing iPhone 12 models. So this is new, but it is not the latest model. Understand? Okay. All right. Okay. So are you interested in having the most up-to-date or the latest phone? Why or why not? Well, because yes, because it is very expensive. So same reason. I'm not interested because it is very, very expensive. Yes. Let's say if you have a lot of money, you won't do it. Why? Okay. Yes. Okay. Waste money. Yes. Correct. Yes. I actually have many well-off students. You know what's well-off? What's well-off? No, well-off is another word to say rich. Okay. Well-off is another word for rich, but rich is not a very nice word. Sometimes rich sounds a little bit ugly. So I will say well-off. I have well-off students and they don't change their phones every year too. You know? Yeah. Good morning. Okay. All right. Ying Hao, are you interested in having the most up-to-date phone? Why? Huh? No, wrong. You understand it wrongly. The most up-to-date phone. That means the latest phone. Latest, that means what phone is yours? Oh, iPhone 13 Pro Max. Next year, are you going to buy the iPhone 14 Pro Max? Then after that, 15 Pro Max. All right. So okay. So your phone, iPhone 13 Pro Max is the most up-to-date phone, the latest phone. Next year, when 14 comes up, you will probably buy the 14, right? Well, then what will you do with this phone? Will you sell the phone? So next year the iPhone 14 will come out, right? Will you buy it? Maybe, probably. Then what do you do with this phone? Okay, I see. And then what do they do with their iPhone 12? Okay. So you are interested in having the most up-to-date phone. Why? It feels good. Okay, and people look at it, wow, right? Yes. Okay, all right. So let's look at some of these things about keeping in touch. Okay, like what is this? A what? A smartphone. Yes, we are all using smartphones now. Yeah, this one. What is a tablet computer? No, iPad. So of course, this is your smartphone. The tablet computer will be bigger. That is called a tablet. So we always call it an iPad, but it's not. It's actually a tablet. Okay. Yeah. This one. Landline. So this is where the old right now. This is a smartphone. How do we call people? There is a 信号. There's a signal. Correct. But landline means that there is a wire, like this wire, to the phone and then to the connection. See? That's a landline. Okay. Do you have landlines at home? Yeah. Yes. Do you use your landline? Not really. So nobody calls the landline also. How about you? Do you have a no landline, but nobody uses? Same here. No, I have a landline, but my mother-in-law uses it, and my wife also, because now she's working from home. Okay, because she's working from home. So, what do you use the landline? Oh, okay, okay, okay. All right, next one. What is this? Internet connection, and this one, a Wi-Fi connection. Are they the same? Do you know the difference? Yes. Do you know the difference? Yeah. So they are different. Okay. But for most of us, we don't care. We just take them like they are the same. Okay. But they are actually very, very different. Okay. Just for fun, I think you should know because you're an engineer. Okay. Which one you must have? Which one is an option, a choice? Internet connection or Wi-Fi connection? Which one is a must-have? Which one is a choice? Must have Wi-Fi, internet connection, you can choose. Opposite. You must have your internet connection. Because if you have a Wi-Fi with no connection, your Wi-Fi is useless also. You know, like sometimes, okay, a long time, 2 years ago, my school just started, so I had no money. So sometimes I forgot to pay for the internet. But if I look at my Wi-Fi, I still get my Wi-Fi signal. But when I try to use, I have nothing. I have nothing. I cannot use anything. Yeah. Okay. All right. Next one. Laptop. Yes. Where's your lab? Where is your lab? Okay, let me try. What is your lab? Okay, the lab, this is your lab. This part. Okay, this part is your lab. So they call a computer a laptop. Why? To put on your lap. Good. Why? Because a long time ago, computers were the size of this room. This phone, if you go back to 1960s, you need maybe one building to have the power in one phone. Maybe. Okay. So a long time ago, computers were, wow, huge. So then they made a computer, a small computer, and they want to tell people how small it is. So they call it a laptop because it's small enough to put on your lap. But sometimes you look at it, it's still quite big and heavy, but you can put it on your lap. So it was amazing. Understand? Laptop, okay? Yes. Is your lap important? Of course. This is for my wife to sit. My lap is for my wife to sit when she was my girlfriend. All right, she will sit on my lap. Now, because wife, you know, when she was my girlfriend, right? Why would she sit on my lap? Okay, it's because the chair is dirty. So she asked me to sit on the chair, and then she'll sit on my lap. So her dress is clean. Okay. Okay. All right. Now, very quickly, we have this. What is this? What is this? Very good. We don't say beat the phone. In Chinese, you say da, beat the phone, right? In English, you say make a phone call. Okay, this one. send a text message. Hey, can I make this 1, 2, 3, 4? Can I make this sentence easier? Can I use less words for this sentence, but still have the same meaning? Thank you. One more. Thank you. Yes, you can message with, you can text with. Thank you very much. Okay. Number 2, no problems. Use the internet. Next one. Send an email. Of course, you can email. We don't need to say send an email. We just say email, right? Okay. Number 4. Read for me, please. Send an attachment. Yes. Okay. What is an attachment? A file. Sorry. When you have WhatsApp, WeChat, sometimes you send photos to your girlfriend, to your mom, to your dad. Send them photos, right? That is an attachment. Sometimes you send video. That is an attachment. Gallery. Gallery. Sorry, what do you mean by gallery? Yes, album. Yes. Yes, sure. Yes. Gallery, sure. Yes. Okay, thank you very much. Okay. So of course, a long time ago, we cannot send anything in chat, but now we can send everything in chat, right? Yes, when you do your documents, documents, your Word document, you can also send. Yep, that is an attachment. But first of all, what is the meaning of attach? Attach actually means together. So I can actually say, hey, Bo, are you attached? And what do you think is the meaning of are you attached? Are you attached is another way. Are you together? Do you have, it actually means, do you have a girlfriend? Do you have a boyfriend? That is the meaning of attach. Attach means to put together. Okay. Attach again means to put together. Next one. This one. Leave her. Look at me. Take off your mask. Voice. Say v. V. Say f. Say f. Good. No. Say f. Good. Okay, one more time. F. Voice. Correct. Say v. Try with me. Say v. V. Correct. One more time. V. Voice. I'm sorry, I'm trying. Let's try this. What is this? Okay, that's correct. What are you doing with your mouth? Van, right? Do you say, look at me, do you say van or do you say when? Correct, van, right? So when you say van, what is your mouth doing? Your teeth is on your lower lip, and then you go van, correct? Voice, yeah. Hello, okay. So do you leave a voice message? Okay. What's this? Correct. Yes. One more time, please. Correct. Voicemail. Yes. So wait. Voicemail and voice message, are they the same? Voicemail and voice message, are they the same? Different? They are the same. Yeah. They are the same. Voicemail, a voice message is the same. Okay. Okay. This one? Read for me, please. Video chat. Yeah. Do you like to use video chat? Yes. It's very, very good. Right? Yeah. I remember that when I was young, there was no video chat. So if I wanted to speak to my relatives in China, they actually have to write a letter, put the photos inside, and then send over. But now we can just call them. It's very easy, you know. Okay. Next one. Update your status. Example of status. Sure. Currently, what are you doing? Okay, update your status like studying right now. What else? Are you single? Are you married? That is also a status. Okay. Hey, Jia, no glasses today? Contact lens? Oh, you broke. Can you see? You okay. Okay. So can you see? What number is this? One or two? Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. So try. Okay. Yes. All right. So status will be single, married, divorced, studying now. Okay. Yeah. So I think the next part is very simple. Okay. I need to say this. Okay. When I first started using this book, almost 10 years ago, all right, the answers are all different. But now a lot of it, the answers have changed over the years. And of course, this book, I want to change it. I've been calling up my supplier. What's supplier in Chinese? I've been calling my supplier. When is the new book? They said not yet. I'm like, okay. So I want to change, but they are not ready. So when they change the new book, the new syllabus, I will do. But the time will be different. Okay. Anyway, so can we just quickly discuss? All right. Send text message with what? Smartphone. Anything else? Laptop. One more. Yeah. Use the internet with. Same, right? Just for fun, okay? Do you know that we went to the moon in 1965? The first people to go to the moon was in 1965. Okay, yeah. Our phone has more power than that 太空船, that spaceship that went to the moon. Our phone has more power. Imagine, right? Amazing. Okay. All right, next one. Send email with the 3, right? Everything. Attachment with everything. Voice. Okay. Message with everything. Voicemail. Yeah. Okay. All right. So everything. Can I say everything? Yeah. The 3, right? Yeah. A long time ago, we can only make a phone call with smartphone, not laptop, not tablet. But now we can. One more time. Can you imagine that this book is about almost 10 years old? So 10 years ago, cannot. Now everything we can do. Oh, it's amazing. Can you imagine when you, in the next 10 years, what will happen? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's go to this. Which do you do every day? Which do you do every day? Message. Leave a voicemail. Can you do you leave a voice message every day? No, I do. Almost every day I will leave a voice message. Yeah. Do you pick up voicemail every day? Of course. Do you pick up voicemail every day? Can you leave a voice message in WeChat? No. Are you sure? Right? You take out your WeChat. Can always leave a voice message, right? Let's choose anything. You can leave a voice message, right? Right? Press this. You don't? You don't leave hello. You don't talk like this. You do, right? That is called a voice message. Okay? Yeah. All right. Which one do you do? What is this? That several times a week. Several times. How many times is several times? 3 to 5. More than 3. I would say 3 to 4. Several times. I think if it's more than 3, so 5, 6, 7, that is many times a week. Yeah. So which do you do several times a week? For me, I use video chat several times a week, 3 to 4 times a week. Do you? Do you? Do your girlfriend? Hello, honey. Okay. How about the next one? Which one do you do once or twice a month? No. I send an email. I email once or twice a month. Okay. Okay. Next one. How about this one? Which do you never do? What? None of them. Okay. I never update my status. I never update my status, like tell people where am I, Actually, wait. I'm sorry. Actually, oh wait. I do. Sorry, I changed. Okay, I do because for business. Okay, because for my own business, I need to update my status. Okay, again, status would be like single, married, studying class, having a break. I have some Indian friends. Next Thursday is Deepavali's public holiday. Yeah. So yes, Thursday. Yes, public holiday. So some of my Indian friends are like, oh, going out shopping, trying out clothes for Deepavali. Okay. So, Jiahe, which one do you never do? So you do everything? Okay. Do you always update your status? Use video chat? Okay. Okay. Every day? Oh, who do you talk to? Then no, your answer is, let me teach you, okay? When I ask Jiahe, who do you talk to? Your reply is, what is the meaning of none of your business? No. Thank you very much. Go to peace. Thank you very much. Yes. None of your business. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. All right. Now we're going to. That's it. We are going to talk about communication, talking. Okay. But we're now going to look at the present perfect. And Tim, this is at page 125. Okay. Now, what is the present perfect? How do we use the present perfect? I will try and explain in English, okay? All right. But when I see that you don't understand in English, then I will switch. I'll change to Chinese. This is to help you. Okay. Or I'll do a mix of English and Chinese just to make sure you can understand. So, so before we start reading on this, okay, I want to talk about the present perfect. So when I talk about the present perfect, there's one word in my head. What is that word? The word is already. Every time I say present perfect, in your head, I just want you to think of already. And already in Chinese is 已经, correct? Okay. That's it. Just think of it as 已经 already. That is present perfect tense. Okay. Okay. So now in Chinese, when we use already and how we use already in English, the basic meaning is the same. The basic meaning, can you understand? The basic meaning is the same. So in Chinese, I can look. I have taught English for 10 years. Can you understand this? Let me use a bit of Singlish. Okay, no. So again, I'm sorry. One more time. before I go into this sentence, I have taught English for 10 years. I want to talk about the basic meanings for have. What is have? In English, I have three meanings for have. Number one is something that is mine. For example, I have 2 daughters. Have. It's mine. Clear? Number two. No, nobody. Number two, I can say have a shower. Can I say I want to go to class today? Different. The have to and have is different. Have to means must. Have to means 必须. Have is have. So I can say I have class. Have breakfast. Eat breakfast. I can say eat breakfast. I can say have breakfast. I can say drink coffee. I can say have coffee. I have class. That is 上课, right? I can say have a meeting. That is the second meaning for have. It can change into many, many actions. Have a break. Okay. The third meaning is the one we are looking at now. We are talking about present perfect. I have eaten. This have, I can also understand it like this. I ate already. Can you understand this? Can you understand this? Do you need me to Chinese it for you? It's okay. So look, when I say have eaten, this have means already. Sorry. The time has changed. Sure. Wow. Okay. I don't understand what you mean. So for me in my head, these two are the same. But here I put a have. Here I say eaten. Here I don't need to use a have because I have my already. Okay. So which one do I normally use? Do I use this one or this one? Which one do I not usually use? The first one. Singaporeans usually use the second one. Okay. They are both correct, but Singaporeans won't say I eat. Singaporeans will say I eat already. They won't say ate. They will say eat. Okay. Can you understand this up to now? Yes. So here, there are two ways I can use my have, my eating. So these two sentences are both present perfect. 现在完成时. And you can use the same thing in Chinese. Okay, but what is the difference? What is the difference between this one and this one? For this one is 我已经吃了. This one is 我教英文已经有10年了. So when you say I have eaten or 我已经吃了, the action is finished. Is the time important? No. Is the action finished? No. Is it continuing? So 我已经吃了. I'm sorry, I think I better use some Chinese just to make sure you really understand. It's very easy. But if I use English, I'm afraid that you may get a bit confused. So 我已经吃了，动作已经结束了，时间不重要 ，correct？ 我教英文已经有10年了，还在继续吗？这肯定吗 ？Are you sure？ 不清楚，等我就要回家了，我们今天不用上课了。我教英文已经从10年前开始到现在还在进行。Yes, but that is past perfect. That is different. When we use it, it's a bit different. So I have taught English for 10 years. 我教英文已经有10年了，以前开始到现在还在进行。So 我们讲现在完成时其实是已经吃，已经吃在华语有2种用法，一个是我已经吃了 ，all right， 另外一个是我已经教英文教了10年，这个是动作已经完成，时间不重要，或者是从以前开始到现在还在进行。Can you understand this? Yes. Okay. Any questions? No. I do. I have a question. So 过去时 and 现在完成时有什么区别 ？How do you use past tense? And how do you use present perfect? So look, I have eaten. 我已经吃了，动作完成了，对吧？时间不重要。那我几时用过去时？我几时用现在完成时？怎么样用几时用？为什么会有2种 ？Don't know? No. Sorry. No, it's not like that. 啊，对呀。那在华语呢？所以一个知道，一个这个很清楚了啦。Okay, so see I just want to do a quick. I just want to compare very quickly between Chinese and English. Okay, so in Chinese, can I say 我昨天已经做完了 ？Can I say that? Is that correct in Chinese? 我昨天已经做了 Yes. So 华语啊，我昨天已经做了。So我直接翻译去英文呢 I have finished it yesterday. Can I say this? Yes? 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 No. In Chinese, it is correct. In English, no, you cannot do this in English. So for my Chinese students, usually they are a bit confused, a bit 乱, because in Chinese, this is correct Chinese. 我昨天已经做完了 but in English, no. In English, 已经 is 已经，昨天 is 昨天。So if I want to say 我昨天已经做了 in English, what do I say? Yes, I finished it yesterday. I cannot put a have. If I want to put in a time, if I want to add a time, 具体时间 a time, then I will use past tense. If the job is finished, but the time is not important, usually I use perfect tense. Oh, I finished it. time is not important. Clear? Can you understand this? Yeah? Okay. Can I say I have finished it already? So wait, before okay, again, let's look at these two sentences. I have eaten and I ate already. Okay, sorry. So this is your perfect tense. This is also perfect tense because of the word already. You understand this? Can you understand this? 这个也是完成时，因为它有一个 already. Right? But here you see, here, where is my 已经? Where is the 已经? Have. But here the 已经 is very clear here. Right? Okay? So that's why when I have a very clear time, I need to put my past tense. And can you see this eaten? Do you know this eaten? Okay, this eaten is from here. You can look at this book. You can look at your book, the last page. The last page, can you see you have a verb, your past simple and your past participle? So in Chinese, you'll say, I don't know what to call this in English, you call this absolute, you know. But this is 过去词, and in Chinese, you call this 分词. So look at this. I like to make it simple. I like to say 过去词 and 已经词. Look, so let's see my do, A, B, C, D, do, did, done. Can you see? So 做已经做了，呸，做了，已经做了。Can you see that? Do, did, done. Drink, drank, drunk. 喝了，已经喝了。Eat, ate, eaten. 吃了，已经吃了。Can you see this? So all this, so usually when we use our have, we will use our past participle. So of course for this one, you would have to practice, okay? Can you understand this up to now? Yeah. So can I have this sentence then? I'm sorry. So when I use already, I use past tense. When I use have, I use eaten. So can I use this sentence? I have finished it already. Can I say this sentence? For here, this is okay, because then this is correct. I put this already for emphasis. For emphasis. Yeah, clear? So when you say 我跟你说了，我已经做完了. So this is in English. Oh, I have finished it already. So this already and this have, the meaning is the same, but when I put this already in, it's for emphasis. It's to tell people very clearly it's done. Don't ask me anymore. I've told you, like for example, I've told you many times. I have told you many times. And I have told you many times already. The meaning is different. I've told you many times, okay, that this is how we do it. I've told you so many times already. So this, when can you hear? So for this one, when I put in this already, it's more for emphasis. Okay. Okay. So if don't worry, we will talk a bit more about our present perfect. Okay, we will talk a lot more about present perfect, but let's look at this part first. So can you just read all this first and answer for me 1 and 2? Okay, read all this and answer for me 1 and 2. Okay, start please. Okay. So, very fast. How many people are talking about writing something? One. How many people are talking about reading something? One. Two. Okay, one. All right. Okay. Next one. Okay. So let's hang on. Let's look at this. And I'll try to explain the English. Okay. All right. So can you read for me? Bo, start. I continue.
I know how you feel. I have met 5 food calls to my best so far today. Spent at least 3 hours on hold listening to stupid music. Really annoying.
Good. Jiahe, can you read? Okay, thank you very much. Ying Hao, can you read? Are you okay? Yes. Why don't you? Yeah. Why don't you? Continue, last one. Okay. All right. Let me go through this again and explain everything. Okay. Yeah. So I have had the most boring weekend ever so far. Now let's look at this. I have had the most. Do you understand this? Do you understand this? I've had. Do you need me to explain clearly? Yes? All right, so what is the meaning of have a meeting? Give me the Chinese. 开会 not 有一个会议 Yeah. I have a meeting is to 开会 Okay. If I do this, can you understand this? This is wrong, but this is wrong. The grammar is wrong, but do you understand this have and this have? What is this have? No, 需要 is have to. No. Again, what is have a meeting? 开会. What is we have a meeting? 我们已经开会了 Do you understand? 我们已经开会了。But we can, so this is the meaning. So the grammar is wrong. We need to change this had into a had. This had, why? Because again, sorry, I think 用华语好不好 because 它的过去分词啊 look FGH 有了已经有了 Can you see have had had? You see this? So this meaning is we have had a meeting. 我们已经开会了。When we say 吃了吗？你吃了吗？ How do I say that in English? We say, have you eaten? Let me explain again. Okay, let me draw this out clearly. Okay, we have two ways to use 已经. Number one, okay, this is past. This is now. Okay, number one, action is in the past. Action is in the past. The time is not important. Clear? 我已经吃了 This is a good example. 几点吃？早餐吃了吗？现在吃了早餐了没有？还没有啊。Sorry， 吃了早餐了没有？啊，几点吃？ Are you sure? Okay. 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 Because you asked me 早餐吃了吗？ I said 吃了，几点吃？ I don't know. I can't remember. That's not important. The important thing is the breakfast is in my tummy, like full. That is the first meaning. Action is complete. Time not important. Second one is, of course, action past and now. Action started from the past up to now and continuing. Understand? For example, 我英文已经教了11年了. I have taught English for 11 years. Can you understand this? Okay. So now let's go back to this one. I've had the most boring weekend ever so far. So this sentence, oh, it's gone. Okay, is it one or the second one? Is it time? Is it this one or is it this one? One or two? Two, right? Two, right? Okay. So let's test. Ah, it's there. So what did it disappear? Okay, so it's two. And what is the meaning of so far? Till now, yes. Till now, 到目前为止. So when I so can you understand? This is number two. Can you understand this, Jiahe? Yes. So I've had the most boring weekend ever so far. I hope it changes, but nothing has happened at all. Can you understand? Nothing has happened at all. So again, this one is one or two. Nothing has happened. One or two? Two? Ah, yes, okay. Okay, the highlight so far, watching Central Hospital on TV. Highlight. Do you have a highlighter? Okay. So that is a highlighter. Okay. Now we bring that English back into here. The highlight so far. Well, so what does this mean? The highlight so far. Why do you use a highlighter? Oh. Yes, to point out the most important things, right? Okay. So the highlight so far, that means the most exciting thing. Clear? So like we use this in daily English. The highlight of my holiday is what. Many years ago, I hope to bring my wife back to Japan again. But in Japan, yes, they have a Disney. They have Disney. They have a Disneyland, and I think every day they have fireworks. Japan Disneyland every day. It's crazy. Okay, every day. That's why it's so expensive to go in. Okay, so if you stay until the night time in Japan Disneyland, the highlight of your trip will be the fireworks. It's crazy. Supposed to be very, very exciting, very important. Okay. All right. Next one. I know how you feel. I have made 5 phone calls to my bank so far. Can you see I have made 已经打了5通电话. I've made 5 phone calls to my bank so far today, and I have spent at least 3 hours on hold. That means the person is just holding on to the phone waiting, okay? Listening to stupid music, really annoying. Annoying. What is annoying? Okay. No. No, what's annoying? Okay, wrong, but I think you understand what it means. Yes. Like you feel that your madam is a bit annoying every time messaging you. You see the message, huh? Very long message. And then we see the message like, oh. Okay. Understand annoying? Annoy. So Ying-Hao says annoy is 噪音, but annoy usually is noise, but you don't need noise to be annoying. A long time ago when I was studying in school, I like to annoy my classmates. How do you think I annoyed my classmates? No, I don't throw paper. They are studying. I just close their books. They're looking at the books. I just close. So annoying. Go away. Understand? Or they are studying. I use my pen. I touch them. Okay. And I don't stop. I just don't stop. I just want to annoy. It go away. You know. You know. Yeah. Annoy. Clear? Yes. Is this a nice word to learn? Yes. Are there people that annoy you? Of course. Clear? Yes. Okay. Really annoying. Central Hospital, that's rubbish. Hey, how do I translate this into Chinese? That's rubbish. The easy translation is 垃圾. Yes, but how do I translate this meaning into what is the correct translation for this? So look, it says here from here, Elaine Massey says, I've had the most boring weekend. My highlight was watching Central Hospital. Johnny D says, Central Hospital, that's rubbish. Thank you very much. 浪费时间, correct. Oh, yes, the show is rubbish. The show is not good. Terrible show. Horrible show. Right? That's rubbish. I use this in my daily English too. All right. So sometimes my wife will likes to say something that's not true, and I say, rubbish. Then when I say something that my wife doesn't agree, she also say rubbish. Okay, so that's rubbish. My sister has watched 已经看了, can you see? Has watched 12 what? Yes. 12 episodes of Central Hospital so far this weekend. She hasn't done anything except watch TV all weekend. 12 episodes. So just let me do this quickly. I'm actually watching Netflix. You saw me watching Netflix, right? So I'm actually watching this series. Ooh, what is this? Okay, I'm actually watching this series called Timeless. Okay, so this series has 2 seasons. Season 1 has 6. This series is called Timeless. Okay, it has 2 seasons. Season 1 is 16 episodes. Season 2 is 12 episodes. 16:1. See? Okay. Oops, no, here you go. Okay. Clear? So season 2 will be 12 episodes. Understand? Understand? Yes. Okay. Continue watching this. So my sister has watched 12 episodes of Central Hospital so far this weekend. She hasn't done anything except watch TV all weekend. Clear? Hasn't. 还没有. Next one. Poor you. What is poor you? PTE. It's different. Poor you and PTU is, but in Chinese it's the same, I think so, yes. But in English we say poor you, 你很可怜. But we don't really say PTU. Why not? What is the difference between poor you and PTU? What is the difference between poor you and IPTU? It's the degree, it's the level. Poor you is like, oh no, I'm watching 12 episodes of this boring show. Okay. Oh no, I need to do OT. So poor thing. Oh, poor thing. PTU is very, very sad. Your life is very, very sad. Really sad. No food to eat, no clothes to wear, no one loves you, you know. That is pity, okay? Okay. All right. So for you, my weekend hasn't been exactly exciting either. Another word for either. Two. One more word. Thank you. All right. So my weekend hasn't been exactly exciting too. Hasn't been exactly exciting also. But if you want your English to sound very nice, hasn't been exactly exciting either. Okay. This is very nice English. but I am happy. Can you understand? Please is also happy. I'm happy because I've written 1,000 words of my end of term assignment. Only another 3,000 words to go. End of term assignment. Or we like to say school project. Okay? Assignment is the same as a school project. Why don't you get a Kindle? Again, I taught you, why don't you? What is the meaning of why don't you? Why not? Sure. Good. Yes. Why don't you also means you should. You should. But remember, should is a bit strong. So this, again, this makes it more polite. Why don't you get a Kindle? And read a good book. I love my new Kindle. Do you know what's a Kindle? Do you know what's a Kindle? You don't know? Let me show you this. A Kindle is a digital book. This is a Kindle. Oops. This is a Kindle. And then you will say, oh, iPad? No. No, it's different from an iPad. An iPad, you can watch movies, you can play games, your iPad is basically a computer. The Kindle has only one thing to do. Use it to read. You can only do reading. Clear? Yeah, see? It's only for reading. It's not an iPad. See? Okay? Yeah. Okay, so why don't you get a Kindle and read a good book? I love my new Kindle. It's great. I'm going to read lots of classic books. I told you before, classic means old. Okay, classic books. I've downloaded War and Peace, but I haven't read any of it. Haven't read, 还没有. No sympathy. What is that? Compassion. Sympathy. 我不会同情你的. No sympathy. I've been at work all weekend and I'm still here. Okay? Okay? So a lot of today, again, we are going to look at this have, right? Haven't, okay? Up to now, is it simple? Can you understand? Can you understand this? Present perfect. It's just 已经, but it's English. And remember in English, this is how I use 已经. So have you eaten and did you eat? Is it the same? If we want to go for perfect English, we will use have you eaten. We won't say did you eat. Because have you eaten, the question is like this in the past. Okay? Just that we are not very, very clear. Okay? Okay. Any questions up to now? No? No? Okay. So if no questions, let's try this over here. Can you complete all this? Done? Yeah. Okay, so let's look at this. So sometimes, right, like this sentence, if you try to translate into Chinese, you don't need to translate the have had. In Chinese is 到目前为止，这个是我一生中最无聊的周末。There's no 已经 but in English there is because I have had the most boring from past up to now. My sister has watched. So for this one, you can translate your 已经, correct? She hasn't done anything. I have downloaded, but I haven't read. I have been at work all weekend and I'm still here. Okay. Okay, good. Good. Now let's try this. So again, when we talk about, we use the present perfect or the already tense 已经词, right? To talk about which one? Finished or not finished? Started in the past and not finished at the time of speaking. With the present perfect tense, we don't say the exact time. Tim, do you need me to explain this? Explain? You understand this, right? Okay. Can you understand this? Okay. So we often use like words like so far, today, so far this weekend, this morning, this afternoon. Okay. So let's try this. I'll come and take a look right now, but look, you need to take all these sentences and make them true for you. Can you try this now? Make them true for you. Do this and I'll come and check. Let me see. Correct. Okay, so of course I see that most of you just did the grammar. But I was hoping you say like I have made 0. I haven't made like actually like the first one, right? The correct one will be I haven't made any phone calls so far today. You understand? Number 2 will be I have sent 2 text messages. Oops, sorry. 20 text messages so far this week. Can you see this? It's supposed to be like this. Do you notice? Yeah. Yeah. Number 3, I have spent 40 hours on my computer so far this week. Do you notice all this? It's not just the grammar, but you actually have to put in a bit more. Do you notice it? All right. But the grammar is correct, so it's fine. Okay. Okay. Yeah. But it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay. All right. Let's move on to page 164. Practice 164. Okay. Look, number 1, I've finished my homework. 164. I've finished my homework. So many times Singaporeans will say, I finished my homework already. So that is wrong. Even my daughter, she's talking like that. So I'm trying to change her. My daughter will say, Papa, I eat already. No, I will say, no, I have eaten. And I say, come back. Please say I've eaten. And then she said, then I let her go. You know, so she says the wrong English. So I do try to correct her. But do I explain to her why? No, she's 4 years old. She doesn't understand. I don't explain. I just correct and then send her off. She won't listen. So I just correct her English. So next time when she goes to school and the teacher explains all this, she understands. Okay. So again, sometimes you don't need to understand. I'm sorry. Let me rephrase. Let me try again. For my daughter, she's 4 years old, so I don't really need to correct. I don't need to explain to her because she doesn't care. So sometimes for you just correct. You don't really need to understand why. But if you really need to, you can always message me. Okay? Yeah. See, she phoned the hospital. So what tense is this? The first one, I finished my homework. This is present perfect or past tense? Present perfect. The second one is past tense, right? Right? So just help me with this. If I want to say 他已经打了电话给医院, how do I say that? Sorry? Correct. I will say she has phoned the hospital. Clear? Clear? I can make it shorter by doing this. Can you understand this? This and this. Same or different? Different. This apostrophe s means has. And this one means is. but when we write it out, it's like that. Clear? Yeah? Okay. So when do we use this? Let me change my question. Let me rephrase. Understand rephrase? Let me spell it for you. Rephrase. I'm not changing my question, but I'm changing the way I ask the question. So like when you like just now, Yinghao, he said some sentence I didn't understand. So he rephrased. He changed the way he spoke. He asked the question and then I could understand. Okay, so let me rephrase. When can I not use this? When can't I use this? When? I cannot use this when I'm writing formal letters, formal email. This is only for talking. When I'm talking to my friends, okay, then I will use this for formal English. You know formal? 正式的. For formal English, I cannot use short forms. I cannot use contracted forms. I cannot use all this for formal English. Formal English has to be like this. Yeah. Okay, good. All right. So of course I've spoken. Can you understand this? I've spoken to her. He has written. We have lost our keys. He has. Okay. I have met her before. He has. I, you, we haven't. He, she, it hasn't. Okay. 他还没有到 English. Good. She hasn't arrived. Yes. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay, good. How about this? So again, you see, in Chinese, you say 今天有没有看到他? But English is, have you seen him today? Do you understand? If I want to start to examine the grammar, then it starts to be a bit more exciting. Have you seen him today? And did you see him today? This one is a bit different. But if you're confused, you're like, I don't know, then don't worry, okay? But it is still my job to explain the grammar. So let's say your normal working hours is 8 to 5, okay? 8 to 5. When do I use this and when do I use this? Hello? So I will use this between 8 to 5. I'm still at the office. I haven't gone home. Okay? Did you see him today is after work? This one, I'm still in the office. Hey, have you seen the boss? It's now 4:30, almost 5. Have you seen him? What? Oh, okay. Maybe I went home. I say, yeah, I'm now at home now, but did you see the boss today? Clear? This is still ongoing. This is over. But if you're confused, don't worry, just use anyone. We understand. We know what you want. We know what is your question. Okay? Okay. All right. So, okay, yes, yes, yes. Okay. Look at this. I have been very busy today. Am I still busy? Yes. She has done lots of different jobs. Look at this. This means sometime in my life. I'm sorry. Sometime in my life up to now. That means again, everything as, oops, sorry, it's gone. Okay, fine. Everything in the past, but the time is not important and your life is not finished. Clear? Yeah? She's been to the hairdressers. Just want to check a little bit with her English. She has been to the hairdresser and she's gone to the hairdresser. What's the difference? Sorry? Done and doing. Oh, not bad, not bad. Okay, all right, okay, that's okay. Okay, usually when we say been, means we go there and we come back. I've been to China. And I'm back. Gone means still there. So she's been to the hairdresser means she went to the hairdresser and now she's back. She's gone to the hairdresser means she's still at the hairdresser's. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Wait, let me see. Shall we take a break first? Shall we have a break? Yeah, let's have a break. We will start at 12:30. Okay, we will continue with our grammar at 12:30. Okay, ready? Yeah, let's take a break. Okay, welcome back. So up to now, how's the past perfect? How's the present perfect going? Okay, easy. Can you use are you able to use this? I mean, we are just talking about the grammar, you know, but how do you use this in your daily life? You don't use this in your daily life? You know, that is a common problem, you know. Students, you learn you come for English lessons and then you learn, and then but once you go out, you don't use it. So you actually have to try to use it. Then you will start to see the difference. Okay. Okay. I tell you what, let's start first. Okay. First let's do the past participle. Have you ever, okay, come, let's try to do this and we check. Okay. I tell you what, just start doing and try and complete all of this. Okay. 2 and part 3, everything. Just do, and then we'll check all the answers. Okay? Yeah, team, we are just doing all the exercises 1, 2, and 3. Just finish all of it, okay? All right, done. Yep, this should be quite simple here. Now, if you keep seeing the word ever, we will talk about it soon, okay? And we keep seeing the word so far, so far. So do you know about this so far, so good? Yeah. Okay. Give me the Chinese for so far, so good. Oh, no, 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 no. Yes. 到目前为止还好 so far, so good. Okay. You can actually we use this a lot. How's your English? So far, so good, I hope. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Everything okay here? Yes. Questions? No. Let's move on. The next one. How about this? Do you need me to explain this any here? They haven't done any exercise this week. So actually, there is no meaning for this any, but we do need to add it in just to complete the grammar. But if you forget to add it in, it's not so nice, but we still understand. But you need to add it in to complete it. Okay. Okay. Next one. Yes, I have. Yes, she has. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Have you bought? No, I haven't. Okay. Okay. If no questions, let's move on to the next page. Again, next Sunday will be our last lesson, but looking at the way that I'm teaching, I should be able to do an introduction to level 3. Yeah, Jiahe, I think you can go for level 3 if you want. Yes, but for you, I think you are very hardworking. So because of this, I believe that you can actually do a level 3. Just go straight up. You don't need to go back to level 2 again. If you need to, just repeat level 3 again, but I think you will be able to handle level 3. You can understand me what I'm saying, you know? Yeah, I think you study very hard, so I think it's okay. I think you can consider. So next week, I'll let you have a feel of what is level 3, how I teach. Yeah. All right. Okay, we are going to talk about this. Technology. So let's just guess. Let's start by guessing first. How guess? Okay, you don't need to answer, but let's just guess how many internet users are there in the world. Nobody? A billion, yeah. Billion. How many zeros are there in billion? We start with 1. And then how many zeros? Nine zeros. Okay, clear? This is 1 billion. Hey, sorry. Oops, I gave an extra 0. Okay, sorry. 1 billion. China has 1.4 billion people. China has 1.4 billion. India soon will be as many as China. Okay, but China is actually having a problem, developed country problem, as in the number of people in China is actually going down, just like Singapore, just like Japan, many countries. Yeah, the number of people are actually going down. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, China is encouraging people to have children. Oh, that was a long time ago. Now they have the same problem as Singapore. Singapore is like, please have more babies. Please, people ask, no, 1, 2, you know. So in the 1980s, right? So in Singapore, 1980s, right? Singapore was like stop at 2 children. Okay, if you have 3 children, you have to pay a fine. Yes. If you have the 3rd child, you have to pay a fine. You have nothing. So the first one and second one, the government will help. The 3rd one, I'm sorry, you need to pay. No help. So the 3rd child is always very difficult. Yeah. Problem with China was that a long time ago, China was like 1. That's all.
Maybe before 2015.
Yeah. Yes. But now China has the same problem as Singapore because as people get more and more educated, the more you study, the less children you want to have.
Yes. More pressure
Correct. So like how many children do you want? 1. How many do you want? Do you have 2? Do you want 3? No. How many do you want? You don't see? You see the problem? So a long time ago, like when my mom, they were not educated, so they had just have children.
Yeah, actually, my mother has 7 brothers and sisters.
Oh, quietly, right? Right. Yeah, in the villages whereby nobody can check. Yeah. Now, out of your 7 brothers and sisters, how many children do they want? How many children do your brothers and your sisters want?
My brother and sisters, 1 or 2.
1 or 2 only, right? Yeah. So now China is starting, please have children. And the Chinese people are like, no. Just like Singaporeans, they ask, please have more children. Singaporeans, no. Okay. This one? 600? Computer viruses, okay. Next one? Don't know? 5 billion. Which one? Where's 5 billion? There's no 5 billion here. 500 million or 500,000. Okay. I want you to now read this. Okay, read this and try and answer this. Okay. Go. Okay, if you can, also finish for me 1, 2, 3, 4, this part A and B. Join it together and then we'll examine. Okay. Let's take a quick check. All right, here we go. Number one, what is the answer? C, 2 billion. 2, C, 6,000. 3, C. No, it should be more now. It should be more now. Again, this book is a bit old. Do you know why there are 6,000 new computer viruses every month? It's very interesting. Because in universities, making a virus is a project. If you do like computer science, right? From what I heard, if you do computer science, your end of term assignment is you need to create a virus. If you cannot create a virus successfully, you fail. So that is why 6,000 viruses, computer viruses every month. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. All right. This one. Check the answers. Okay. Here we go. D, G, E, F, B, A, C. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's do a bit of reading. Let's start with this mind-blowing facts about modern communication. Okay. What is mind-blowing? What is the meaning of mind-blowing? Incredible. Like I think your WeChat has a mind-blowing icon. Let me see if I have it. Mind-blowing. I know WhatsApp has it, but I don't know if WeChat has it. Have you seen it before? Let me check my WhatsApp. Okay, let me try and show you. There. Like this. Mind-blowing. This is on WhatsApp. So it's not on WeChat because the culture is different. Okay, so it's not on WeChat because the culture is different. WeChat is more for the Chinese, WhatsApp is for the whole world. So mind-blowing means like you learn something that you cannot believe is true, but it's true. Mind-blowing. Can you understand this? Can you understand this? Like, for example, Jiahe, if I told you 10 years ago, I was a fish farmer, do you believe? 渔夫, me. You're like, huh? 哪里可能? Right? Mind blowing. Huh? That's not possible. How can I be a 渔夫? But I was for about a year. I was working on a fish farm. Yeah. They're like, huh? Really? So this is more of an English culture, the American culture. If you watch American shows, sometimes they'll be like, that means, wow, I know you cannot believe it. It's incredible. Okay. So mind-blowing facts about modern communication means these are facts that you cannot believe is true. Mind blown. So another like popular shows which they like to do this, but these are very old shows. Like for example, How I Met Your Mother. Okay, there we go. Okay, so this show, like Big Bang Theory, right? They do this. They go like, oh, I know you cannot believe this. Okay, but these are very, very old shows. Okay, I do enjoy it. All right, so let's talk about modern communication. Number one, let's start with Tim. Let's go. The internet. Of what?
That's about the same as the human friends. According to experts, there are about 2 billion internet users in the world. 70% of people in developed countries go online, but only 20% of people in developing countries can access the internet.
Yes. What is this word? Can you read this word for me again? Nope. Data. Okay. Data. All right. 5 million terabytes of data. Okay. How much? Okay. So your phone. How many GB is your phone? 128? 256? Okay. All right. 256 GB. Yeah. What is GB? Gigabytes. Yeah. Gigabytes. Yeah. So 1 TB equals 1000 1028, I think. Is it? Yeah. 1024. Thank you very much. 1024 GB. Clear? Yeah. Thank you very much. Yes. So 5 million terabytes. So it's 5 million 5 million TB, okay, which is a lot, right? So the internet holds about 5 million terabytes TB of data. Data means information, right? Computer information. That's about the same as 1 million human brains. According to experts are 专家, there are about 2 billion internet users in the world. By now, there should be even more, because this was in 2013, right? 70% of people in developed countries go online. Developed countries. Example of a developed country? Singapore. Very good. Okay. Malaysia? Malaysia is not developing. Malaysia is not developed, but it's developing. China? Developing. Yes. So you're like, huh? Okay, listen carefully. In China, there are parts of China that are more developed than Singapore. You go to Shanghai, Beijing, wow, they are more developed than Singapore. But because China is so big, there are so many parts that are not developed. Yeah. So I'm so glad you understand, because sometimes my students will be like, no, China is more developed than Singapore. And I say, no, because China is China is huge. So clear? Yeah. So again, Shanghai, Beijing, Chongqing, more developed than Singapore. But then you have got places like Xinjiang and all this, Heilongjiang, wow, it's not developed at all. So yeah, okay. So good thing, this is the good thing about being a small country. Okay. But only 20% of people in developing countries can access the internet. Access means to use. Clear? Like if you work in some companies, or you live in a condominium, they have an access card, right? You have a card, then you need to go, boop, then you can go in. That is called an access card. If you don't have that card, you cannot go. Okay, access means to go in, access means to use. Okay, all right, go. Let's go. Jiahe, the average. Go.
Of internet users have just one password on them. Most common password is personal one. About 50% of users choose words which have some personal meaning, and 15% write down both their password and username.
Okay, very good. Yeah, your reading is very good. I'm very happy with your reading now. Yeah. So again, because of things like this, I think level 3 you will still struggle a bit, but I think you will be okay because you are very hardworking and you change. Very good, very good. So the average internet user has 25 online accounts. Okay, accounts, and logs in 8 times a day. That is, again, this is almost 10 years ago. Now more. 30% of internet users have just one password for all their online accounts. How about you? Do you only have one password or do you have many? Several. Okay. How many? One for everything? Your bank? Depends. How about you? Depends. Good, good, good. Okay. Yeah, I have, again, me too. I have several. My bank, I use one password. For those not so important things, I have different emails. My Yahoo mail is my rubbish mail. So whatever subscription or any rubbish things that I need to subscribe, I use my Yahoo mail. Yeah. Then I have my formal one that I don't really use, that I only use for important things. So I use different passwords. Are you the same? Do you do the same thing? Yeah. 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 Do you have, like me, a junk email account? Junk, rubbish email account. Yeah. Like for example, sometimes you need some forms. NTUC wants an email address. That's the email I give. I give them a junk email. Yeah. Then I have a business email. This is for important businesses. That's where I use for my CPF and all the important things. Yeah. Most common password is password 1. That is true. That is true. A lot of places that I work in, yeah. I have some. How about does your password have any personal meaning to you? Yes. No. Yes. Some of them they do, some of them they don't. Okay. Personal meaning. Okay. 15% write down their password and username. Okay. Next one. Bo, many people.
Many people use Wi-Fi hotspots to public airports and 46% of them are worried about viruses and hackers. Many people type in personal information while using public Wi-Fi. 22% regular type in email passwords. 25% log on to Facebook, and 8% do online banking, but they are unaware about how to be totally secure.
Very good. Bo, I noticed that today all your answers are correct. Have you been focusing on all this?
Yeah.
I think that's, again, good change. Yeah. Usually you will forget all your, but today it's all in there. Very good. Very nice. Thank you very much. Yeah. Many people use Wi-Fi hotspots, right, in public places such as cafes, airports, and hotels. Do you do that?
Yes.
Yeah, 46% are worried about viruses and hackers. Now, what is the meaning of hack? What is the original meaning of hack? To break something? Like what? Usually, the original meaning of hack, usually before we can hack something, we need to have something heavy, something strong, We use it, for example, to hack a wall. You don't want this wall anymore? You need to take something like this, something heavy, and then you have the wall, you hack. Be careful. So hack is actually this action. Pa, pa. This is hack. Clear? If you are like me, you like to read storybooks. When people kill other people, sometimes they say hack them. It's usually a lot of force. This is a hack. Clear? Clear? And from there, that's why you get the word hack a computer. Okay. Many people type in personal information while using public Wi-Fi. Do you do that? Type in email, passwords. 21% log onto Facebook, 8% do online banking. Do you do that? Use public Wi-Fi to do online banking? No, yeah, I did it before, a long time ago. I did it. Then I read this book, then go, oh, they got, I should not, because they can hack. So don't use public Wi-Fi to do online banking. Now I don't, I just use my own email, you know. Yeah, but they are unaware about how to be totally secure. Unaware means that they don't know. Okay. Of course, now we have this thing called a firewall. Firewall in Chinese, of course, we call it 防火墙, is it? Yes. But do you know why we call it a firewall? What is the reason why do we call it a firewall? The reason, okay, there's nothing special about it. Okay, the reason why we call it a firewall, firstly, a long time ago, right, the people who played with computers, a long time ago, if you are a person who loves to play with computers, you are not cool. You understand? You are not cool. Not cool. That means if you watch a lot of all those American shows, they will show that in school, you see all these people, you like to bully, 欺负, right? You like to bully the nerds. I'm talking extra things. These are all extra. Just now, what is a nerd? Yes, they like to bully the nerds. That means the people who love to study, right? The people who love to play computer games, who love to read books like me. So we are nerds. And then all these people, they like to bully the nerds because they are nerds, okay? And then for the nerds like us, we love to read, we love to play computer games, and we love to play games, you know, book games, you know. So usually in all these book games, some of the very scary things are called firewalls. It's a wall of fire. It's very scary. So nobody can go in. So in the game, we usually have to overcome the firewall. Overcome means to 超越, means to 尽力去翻过. You understand? Yeah. So that's how it comes. So firewall started because it's cool. Yeah. So understand hack? Yeah. So from the word hack, that's why you have the Chinese word 黑客. But when you change it into 黑客, the meaning of hack changes completely. Right? Becomes a 黑客, becomes you think of it as a person, you know, doing bad things, right? It is, but the actual meaning comes from the word hack. Okay? Okay? Yeah. Cool, right? Okay, understand? Unaware. Unaware means you don't know, you have no idea, okay? All right, next, let's go. The first, let me see, the three of you have read. Okay, First computer virus appeared in 1981. The first virus to affect mobile phones appeared in what? 2005. And the first antivirus software came out in 1990. There are now about 6,000 new computer viruses every month. 87% of users go online with their smartphone at least once a day. About 80% keep their smartphone switched on. How do I read this? Read this for me. Wrong. No, we read this as 24/7. No need, we don't need to say 2, 24/7. But different. 7-Eleven is the name of the store. Yeah, yes. Okay, sure. But we read this as 24/7. And what does it mean? What is 24? 24 hours, 7 days. So 80% keep their smartphone switched on 24/7. Same? Yes, it's always on. 23% use it during meal times. Do you use it during meal times? Depends. Yeah. Yes.
When you dinner with people, you only use the smartphone, but when you eat separately.
When you're eating alone like me, yeah. I love to eat and watch my phone. You know, my wife hates it. Yeah, but it's enjoyable, right? Just eat quietly and just enjoy the show. I think very nice. All right, what is this? What number is this? 500 million people in the world have a Facebook account, and that's 1 in every 13 people. Do all of you have a Facebook account? You and me, yes. Okay, the two of you do? Really? Why? How about you? Do you have a Facebook account?
No, I don't have Facebook.
That makes more sense.
I use the WhatsApp.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, because usually people from China won't use Facebook. Because yes, in China it is banned in China. Facebook is banned in China. Yeah. Okay. So average user has 130 friends. Do you understand this? Why does it have this thing? Correct. They are not your real friends. Like same as in your 微信朋友圈. How many friends do you have? You understand? My WeChat, I have, I think 1,000 to 2,000 friends. Do I talk to them? No, they are friends. Again, watch. This is also part of the English language. Yeah, this is also part of the language. And when we talk, we do this. Have you seen this before? Have I shown you a video about this? Yeah? Okay. 48% of adults check their Facebook as soon as they wake up in the morning. Do you do that? Yes, me too. You know, every 20 minutes, Facebook users around the world upload. What number is this? Yeah, okay. 2,716,000 photos. Okay. All right. Any questions here? Now, let's move on. Have you answered all this? Can you quickly answer all this for me? Or done? Okay, do it. Let me give you 5 minutes. Okay. Oh, no, I'm sorry. There's nothing to do here. I'm sorry. Sorry. Let's start. Read this for me. Can you? Let's see. Tim, read this. Yes. Can you accept? Now, look, all these phrases are useful. We actually use it. This is real English. This is not book English. I will say, oh, I'm sorry, I cannot access the internet. Can I say, excuse me, can I use your internet? Can I say that? Yes, yes. But usually I will say access. And it really depends on where I'm in. If I'm in Starbucks, I will use access. If I'm in other places where I think their English is not so good, I will say use. I'll change my language. Okay. Next one, let's go. Bo. Yeah. When did you? 10 years ago? You remember how old you were? 18, about there. Yeah. I first used mine in 1994 when I was 14, when it first came to Singapore. Yeah, there was this internet called Pacific Internet. Now you have SingNet, M1, StarHub. Long time ago, there was this one called Pacific Internet. Then it died. Okay. All right, next one. Yeah. How often? Not really. Sometimes. Jiahe? Can you explain to me in Chinese what's the meaning of how often? Chinese? Wrong. 多久 is how long? What is how often? 多久一次 Okay. 多久一次 Clear? How long? 多久 is how long? How often is 多久 Okay. Oh, wow. Number 4. Let's go. Tim. Approximately. What is approximately? Give me the Chinese. 大约 Okay. And almost is different, right? Almost is tough there. 大约 approximately. Clear? Yes. Okay. Approximately. How many online accounts have you got? Any idea? Approximately. Any idea? Sorry? Dozens. Okay. Dozen. What does he mean by dozens? What is a dozen? Yes. Because I think many of you can go to level 3. Oh, I'm sorry, wrong spelling. All right. So how many is a dozen? 10? No. How many is a dozen? 12. Dozen is 12. So usually when you buy eggs, they come in a dozen. Okay, this is fun English. Maybe not fun for you, but you know, yeah. Again, like for me with my daughter, I try to use a lot of English and Chinese with her. So sometimes I'll push her English, I'll teach her new words, you know. Yeah. Your 2 children, English and Chinese are fine? Chinese is better. My problem will be my daughter's English will be better. But in the future, the world will be for English and Chinese, the 2 most important languages. All right, how many different passwords and usernames have you got? Several. This one? Next one, let's go. Jiahe, read this for me. Number 6.
Especially you had virus of your computer. Have you got antivirus software on your computer?
Virus. Virus. Okay. So, have you had a virus on your computer? Yes. Have you got antivirus? Okay, you can say antivirus, you can say antivirus. It's the same. Okay. Have you got? Yes. Do you pay for it? Yeah.
Currently, in the past,
Oh, okay, okay. You do. So where do you get your free antivirus? Do you pay for antivirus? So now you don't. So what antivirus are you using? Okay. Same here. I for this laptop, right? I don't have an antivirus. I don't use an antivirus for this laptop. Why? Because it's not very important. This is for business, but I only use it in school. Very basic things. I don't log on to any private banking account or anything, you know. For my for my normal banking and all, I use my Mac, Apple computers. You know, like, okay, from what I know, okay, Apple computers don't have that many viruses. It's the Microsoft computers that will have more viruses. Okay. You know, right? In the whole world, there are 2 types of computers, right? Apple computer and Microsoft computers, right? They are 2 different systems. Yeah. Okay, next one. Ball, please. Yeah. What kind of information do most computer hackers want? Bank account. Anything else? Personal information. Health. Some hackers, they want health information. Okay. Yeah, like for example, a long time ago, Lee Hsien Loong, his health information was hacked. Yeah, he hacked his health information. But Lee Hsien Loong was like, okay, but everybody knows my health. You know, when he has cancer, you know, he had cancer before. So it's in the papers. Lee Hsien Loong had what cancer had. You can go and check it out. He tells it to everybody. Everybody knows about his health. Yeah, Singapore, for all our ministers, the health information is available for everyone to see. Nobody hides anything. Yeah. Any more? What kind of information do hackers want? Any ideas? Sorry? Photos. Oh, okay. Okay. Photos. Yeah. Next one. Yes, do you? Download? I used to download, but now I don't. Now I just stream. Now I just stream. I mean, it's downloading, but after that, it's gone, right? So we call it streaming. You know, stream. You know? Bo, don't know? Like when you watch your YouTube videos, okay? When you watch your YouTube videos, do you wait for the whole video to download and then watch it? No, when you're watching it, it's downloading, right? Yeah. So that is called streaming. You are watching and it's downloading at the same time. That is called streaming. Remember, a long time ago, you need to download the whole movie. Maybe you need to wait like 1 hour or half an hour to wait for the whole movie. Once the whole movie is downloaded, then you can watch. Now, like with Netflix, you know, I just showed you Netflix. Again, Netflix, right? It's streaming. As you're watching it, it's downloading. Okay, that's called streaming. Yeah. Yeah, and no, it's not just as fast, it's also the technology. So when they do streaming, they're actually downloading, but it's a bit different. But anyway, but first of all, now that I'm teaching you the word stream, okay, let me show you a stream. What is a stream? What is a stream? This is a stream. What's this? So this is a stream. This is the real meaning of a stream, like this. This. See? It's a very, very small river. That's not a stream. That's not. What is this? So when someone says stream, immediately I think of this very, very small river. So information comes in bit by bit by bit. It doesn't come in everything. Okay? Live stream? What is that? Yes. Thank you very much. That one is your knowledge. Sorry, I don't know. Too many things to learn. Thank you. So yes, your pipeline streaming. Okay. So this is a stream. Again, it means that information comes in order, very, very slowly. Okay. Okay. So do you upload or download? Yeah. Yes. Okay. All right. So let's discuss which one do you think is which fact? I've got so many, right? So which fact do you think is the most amazing? Which fact do you think is the most amazing?
Many people using hotspot for Wi-Fi.
Hey, same.
Or they are trying to set the data in the Wi-Fi data system.
Yes, I think that was when the Wi-Fi data before we only had like 5 gigabytes, right? But now we have like 30.
More
Huh,
hundred also have.
what's yours?
I want 60.
60.
No, 60 or
60. Wow, mine is only 30. You have 60. Wow. Okay.
I mean, we have 60 and one.
Correct. Yeah. Yes.
They're not
Com-
comparing,
com-
they are
com-
comparing.
Competing.
They are competing. That's why they're trying to.
Then you got 60. I need to talk to Singtel. Mine is only 30.
No, Singtel is quite expensive.
Then what is?
My startup, I think it's like only $25.
What? Why is it so cheap?
Yeah, that's why I want some for the unlimited calls.
Wow. Okay. I've stopped using M1. M1 is very hard to find. M1 is not good. How about you? Which fact is most amazing?
The numbers are currently over
More. You mean the current numbers are way more than that? Much more than that? I agree, because this book was published in 2013. Yes. Jiahe?
People
It's amazing. But actually now it's more. It's I think 1 billion over. Yeah, 1 billion. I think if they open up to China, it will be even more. No, okay. Okay. All right. Okay, now we're going to look at present perfect with ever. You see, just now we looked at many questions with the word ever. What is the meaning of ever? Usually, ever is for emphasis. Right? What is emphasis again? What is emphasis? Emphasis means to 强调. So I can say I have never been to the USA. I can also put it, I have never ever been to the USA. This ever emphasizes this sentence. It's for emphasis. Okay. In a while, I'll teach you how do we usually translate into Chinese. But first of all, you will now listen to 3 conversations and answer all 3. Do you need time to read this? Let me give you like a short moment to read all these questions. Steal, understand steal? Yeah, steal. Jiahe, steal.偷. Steal. Okay, ready? Ready to do some listening? Let's go. Listen and answer the questions, okay? Ready and go.
Unit 14, Recording 1. 1.
It says here that the average internet user has 25 online accounts.
Really? 25? That's a lot. How many have you got?
Oh, I don't know. 2 bank accounts, various shop accounts, probably about 10 or 12 in all.
And do you have the same password for them all?
Well, I've got nearly the same password, but it's not exactly the same for every account.
Have you ever forgotten your password?
Yes, I have, many times. I can only remember it when I write it down.
I know what you mean. I always write my passwords down too. It's probably not very good to write them down, I suppose, but I'm sure most people do.
2.
So, why don't you send Sonia a text message and ask her about the party?
Yes, good idea. Where's my phone?
I don't know. It was in your bag, wasn't it?
Oh, here it is. It's terrible not knowing where your phone is. I really lost it last summer when I was on holiday. It was awful. Have you ever lost your mobile phone?
No, I haven't. I've never lost it. But someone stole it once.
Oh, no. Really? Where? What happened?
Oh, I was at a concert. An open-air concert in a park. You know, there were thousands of people there, and after about an hour, I realised my phone wasn't in my pocket. I'm sure someone stole it.
Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. I mean, that can happen, right?
3.
Oh, this computer is so slow. It keeps stopping and I can't do anything. It's really annoying.
Oh dear, you might have a virus. Have you ever had a virus on your computer?
Yes, I have. I've had 2 or 3, I think.
Really? 2 or 3? You should do something about it, or you might lose everything on your computer.
Oh, that's never happened. It just goes really slowly sometimes.
Seriously, some viruses are very dangerous. Your computer might crash completely. Have you got anything important on your computer?
Oh, yes, all my homework assignments and loads of photos and things.
You should get Daniel to look at it for you, quickly.
Really? Do you think so? It's a bit of a...
Okay. Check. Again. Check. All right, let's go. Yeah. Open air concert in the park. Hey, what is the word that we use for this? We have 2 words, right? For computers. Lag and hang. Yeah, you know? Slow and keep stopping, we have lagging. It's lagging and it's hanging. Yeah, what's the difference? What's the difference? When do we use lagging? When do we use hanging? Okay. Yeah, sure. Yes. Usually when we say lag is because of the internet. Okay. Hang is usually the computer. So lagging is for internet problems. Hanging is for computer problems. Okay. Okay. Just teaching extra English. What about your phone? For phone, we have different language. Like for example, I don't like to use Samsung, right? Because one of my Samsung is bricked. Yeah, I know. I actually learned this from my friend. So what he was like, brick. My Samsung brick. Like, what is brick? Brick means what? What is a brick? First of all, this is a brick. Let me show you. This is a brick. So when you say that his Samsung brick, that means it becomes useless. It becomes like this. Nothing. It's all black. There's nothing. It becomes a brick. Clear? It's not a phone anymore. It's dead. It's as used. It's like this. Okay. Yeah. So I'm also learning. The English language keeps changing. Also, when more things comes out, the language will change. Changing. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. Complete. Are you able to complete all this? Can we try? Okay. Okay, all right, here we go. One more time, just I know you know the answers probably, but I just want you all to just train your listening a bit more. As you keep improving, all right, what would be good for you is that sometimes you take this audio and you practice, just repeat after it. Why? So that you can also pick up the nice accent. What is accent? The 口音, right? I'm sure you want to make your English better, so you can just use this to practice your accent. Okay, here we go. One more time, just to do some training. Let's go.
Unit 14, recording 1. 1.
It says here that the average internet user has 25 online accounts.
Really? 25? That's a lot. How many have you got?
Oh, I don't know. 2 bank accounts, various shop accounts, probably about 10 or 12 in all.
And do you have the same password for them all?
Well, I've got nearly the same password, but it's not exactly the same for every account.
Have you ever forgotten your password?
Yes, I have, many times. I can only remember it when I write it down.
I know what you mean. I always write my passwords down too. It's probably not very good to write them down, I suppose, but I'm sure most people do.
2.
So, why don't you send Sonia a text message and ask her about the party?
Yes, good idea. Where's my phone?
I don't know. It was in your bag, wasn't it?
Oh, here it is. It's terrible not knowing where your phone is. I really lost it last summer when I was on holiday. It was awful. Have you ever lost your mobile phone?
No, I haven't. I've never lost it. But someone stole it once.
Oh, no. Really? Where? What happened?
Oh, I was at a concert. An open-air concert in a park. You know, there were thousands of people there, and after about an hour, I realised my phone wasn't in my pocket. I'm sure someone stole it.
Maybe it just fell out of your pocket. I mean, that can happen, right?
3.
Oh, this computer is so slow. It keeps stopping and I can't do anything. It's really annoying.
Oh dear, you might have a virus. Have you ever had a virus on your computer?
Yes, I have. I've had 2 or 3, I think.
Really? 2 or 3? You should do something about it, or you might lose everything on your computer.
Oh, that's never happened. It just goes really slowly sometimes.
Seriously, some viruses are very dangerous. Your computer might crash completely. Have you got anything important on your computer?
Oh, yes, all my homework assignments and loads of photos and things.
You should get Daniel to look at it for you, quickly.
Really? Do you think so? It's a bit of a...
Okay, here we go. Okay. I just want to look at the conversations because I think I heard some very interesting things. Just for the English, all right, 14.1, page 174. Yeah. This is all the conversations just now. So 174. Let me see. There's some of the different words. Various shop accounts. Understand various. 14.1. Yeah. Many different types. Various shop accounts, right? Nearly the same password. Why don't you send Sonia a text message? Remember, so has no meaning. It's just a sound. Listen to how when I speak English, I use a lot of so. So, do you notice that? It's the same, yeah. Good idea. Where's my bag? I don't know. What I want to look at is this. Some of the things like, okay. Hang on. Oh dear. Do you understand oh dear? Oh dear. Oh dear is a very, very polite oh no. You know oh no? 惨了,死了,完蛋了. Oh dear. I'm not shouting, I'm not calling you my 亲爱的. Do you understand? Nothing to do with 亲爱的. So oh dear, like in school, when my student has a problem, I will say, oh dear, oh no. But when I'm outside, I don't use oh dear, oh no. I use all right, so I pause it so I don't want to record all this. So I use different words. So again, in school, like let's say my daughter, if the teachers in school says, oh my God, I don't like it. The teachers in school should only use oh dear, oh no. That's the only thing they can use. They cannot say, oh my God. No, that is very bad in a school. So for me, I say my goodness. Okay. Hang on, slowly. Okay, seriously. Some computers are very dangerous. Your computer might crash completely, understand? Crash. It means totally spoiled, broken, you cannot use. Nice, a bit more nice English, loads of photos and things, loads. What do you think this means? Oh yes, all my homework assignments and loads of photos and things, loads. What is that? Correct, a lot, a lot, a lot. Yeah. So loads, if you open your eyes, you can see this everywhere. This word is everywhere. Sometimes when you take the lift, you can see in the lift how heavy maximum load. You work in a big company and they need to bring things in and out. You will hear them say loading bay. You need to go to the loading, unloading / unloading bay. Loading / unloading bay. That means that the truck needs to go there. All the heavy things can come out. All the heavy things can go in. Clear? Okay. Any questions? No? Wonderful. Okay. Then let's look at this. So in here, the grammar that they are teaching is with ever. That means in Chinese, it means 一生中. Sometime in your life up to now. But this is one of the ways to translate. But usually when I translate ever, I just call it an emphasis. 强调, just for emphasis. So, but for all the examples that you see here, they are using it as in 一生中. Okay? Yep. See? So which one is correct? Number one, which one is correct? B. So what is the answer for number 2 and number 3? 2A, 3, 3A. Okay. Just a quick check about meanings. Have you ever bought clothes online? Okay, I can't. So I was thinking that. So if I take away the ever, I actually have to change the sentence. Have you bought your clothes online? So have you bought your clothes online on, have you ever bought clothes online? Do you understand the difference in meaning? Yeah. What's the difference? In your whole life, right? 在你一生中, right? Yes. So this one? Thank you. Jaha. Easy? No, but you can understand? That's very good. Yeah, that's very, very good. Okay. Okay. Very simple. Look, change this into a question. Use video chat. Have you ever used video chat? So in Chinese, Jaha, explain to me. What is this in Chinese? Have you ever used video chat? Give me the Chinese. Is this correct? My Chinese is not 在你一生中你有没有用过 video chat? That is my Chinese. Is it the same? It's the same?
It's more formal. If you use that,
It's more formal.
For unformal or order, we use
For normal
for
normal conversation. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So can you quickly, let's try this, change this into a question and give me, let's have a quick discussion. Number one. Have you ever bought anything online? Yes? What did you buy? How about you, Jiahe? Yeah, so yes, you have. You buy things like so. So when I ask you, Jiahe, have you ever bought? Can I say have you ever buy anything online? You okay? So again, if you say have you ever buy anything online, we understand you, but it's wrong. We need to say have you ever bought anything online? Okay. Can I give you about just a quick 2 minutes? Write down all the questions. I just need to check the English. Write down the questions. Like for example, number one, I just want to see you write like, you can just say, have you ever bought? I need to see this. Okay, quickly, just a 1-2 minute exercise. Just want to make sure that you use the correct grammar. Okay, yeah. So good. I say bought, lost, made, M-A-D-E, spent, S-P-E-N-T, done. Have you ever done a dangerous D-O-N-E, stayed, and studied, right? S-T-U-D. Thank you. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. Let's have a quick chat. Have you ever lost your mobile phone? Never? Never, ever, ever? So never, ever, ever? Can you see my 腔调? Never, ever? No. Once? What happened? No. You used what? Oh, iPhone 5. Okay. You were using the iPhone 5? Oh, and the taxi driver didn't call you back? He didn't pick up the phone? He didn't pick up the phone. Okay, so you called him and he didn't pick up the phone. Okay. How about you, Bo? Have you ever? No, never ever. Yeah, me too. Up to now, luckily, never ever, because I always check. Yeah, I always check. Yeah. How about this? Ask me this question, Bo. Have you ever made a phone call in English? Yes. Okay. Come, Kya hai? Number 4. Have you ever spent a week without a phone or computer? No, no, yes. Oh, I like to hear that. Why? Ah, yes, of course. So that was a long, long time ago. You are, how old are you? Same. Now you cannot. You feel like dying, right? Even one day you feel like ah. Okay, this next one. Come, Tim, ask. Have you ever? Yeah, what did you do? Hua skateboard. Skateboarding. Sorry, oops, wrong spelling, but okay. This? Dangerous? No, it's not. Okay, it's not dangerous. Have you? Diving. Oh, yes, it's diving. Yes. Yes, diving is dangerous. That one is definitely dangerous. Yes. Hiking. Oh, yes. Yes. Yes, he went hiking in Kota Kinabalu. Yeah, Kota Kinabalu, right, like this. Oh, okay, that is dangerous. Jumping, you dived in, not this, wait, diving as in diving? No? So this diving, like this? Skydiving and cliff diving is different. Cliff. So from here, boom, jump the 50 meters, 1.5, still very scary. Higher than this, 3 stories, very scary. Wow. You dive in head first or leg first? Leg first, because every time you dive into your underwear, wow. Very painful. Oh, hit your face. Okay. You are very brave. How about you? Done? No. Have I ever done? No, I haven't done any dangerous sports. Okay. How about this? Yeah. Have you ever stayed awake for the whole night? Have you ever? Yeah. For work when we were young, yes. Next one. Have you ever studied in a foreign country? Yes. You have? Right now? Right. Right now? You are in a foreign country? Studied English? Yes. Okay. Yeah. Just for fun, give me 3 more questions. Using have you ever? Have you ever lost an umbrella? Yes, I have. Enough. I have lost enough umbrellas. Have you ever been to China? Yes, I have once. Lanzhou, Xi'an. Went there for business, but didn't work out. Bo, anything? Have you ever? Okay. I know. Have you ever had a girlfriend? Oh, really? Even in school? No? Too busy working? Doing your own things? I don't know. Okay. Any questions with have you ever? No? Okay. All right, let's continue on to the practice, page 164. Practice 2. So again, when we use ever, usually I like to explain ever as for emphasis, but here they like to say 在你一生中, sometime in your life up to now. Okay. See here, gone. Look, gone, but not returned. That means they are still there. Been, gone, and returned. That's why we say, have you ever been to China? Okay. Okay, let's continue over here. Let's try this. Please use the correct verbs. Yeah, this should be quite simple. Okay. So let's just quickly check. Have you ever met a famous person? Feel that exam. How about they sung a song in public? Told a lie. Owned a pet. Eaten Indian food. Left. Have you ever left the cinema before the end of a film? Ever? Yeah. Why?
Very boring.
Oh, it was too boring. Okay. Okay. Oh, this should be quite okay, right? Have you ever broken a leg? You do this? Again, okay. Tell you what, let me just show you the answers first, okay? Here you go. So, do you understand your present perfect? Your 现在词, 现在完成词. Actually, I don't like the Chinese. I don't like the Chinese translation. Chinese, you just call it 现在完成词. For me, I just like to call it 已经词. Because what is 现在完成词? Is it 现在 or is it 完成? So, you're so confused, you know, right? Is it 现在 or is it? So, to me, I just like to call it 已经词. That is, of course, my explanation, right? It's simple. I like to make things easy to understand. Yeah. So next time, when you see people talking about what present perfect tense, okay, just remember it's 已经词, it's already. How you use it in English and Chinese is the same. It's just that sometimes Chinese translation, when you translate into Chinese, you don't actually need to use the word 已经. Like for example, 吃了吗? You don't need to use 已经, but in your head, the 已经 is already inside. That's how you can answer 吃了吗? Oh, 已经吃了. You see? Okay. Okay. All right. Any questions? No. Let me see. Actually, we can't start this. We can't start this because for this is actually a game, but it's a long discussion. Okay, it's a very, very long discussion. And after that, we have got many questions to answer. So actually, I want to talk about this next week. Okay. Let me see. Can we do this? Oh, actually, with 9 minutes left, it's very difficult to. Okay, I tell you what. Okay, first of all, up to now, do you have any questions about the course? Nothing, right? Okay. Next, let me just tell you what I'll do next week. I'll also plan something out next week, because next week we will finish this very fast. At most by 11:30 will be done. So I'll be left with some time. So the plan for next week is that I will show you level 3. I will teach some parts of level 3. I will not touch chapter 1. Let me just show you very quickly what is level 3. So next week when I start level 3, I'll start from chapter 2. The reason why is because chapter 1 is a revision. Okay, chapter 1 is just a revision. So I want you all to have a feel of chapter 2 of level 3. For level 3, the first few chapters are are more as a warm-up, things will start to get a bit more interesting from chapter 5 onwards, okay? Chapter 5 all the way to the end, whereby, we are talking about big conversations and something more interesting, okay? Yeah, so that is the plan for next week. Any questions for me? If no, I cannot start anything now because I only have 7 minutes. So if there's nothing, are you okay if I stop I end classes now?
Yes.
Okay, so I'll just end classes for now. Next week, I'll see you for the last lesson. I will begin my level 3 in about 2 or 3 weeks after next week. Okay. Of course, if you are starting our level 3, we will definitely teach past next year, right? Next year, the course will end next year, naturally, but somewhere before Chinese New Year, we will have a break, maybe 2 weeks or 3 weeks break, Chinese New Year break. We will keep you all informed. Okay? Yeah.